All right, so I'm Dylan. I'm one half of No Better Reasons, which are the songs you'll be hearing today. I'm also part of Burning Bridges, and
Howl'n in the Wolf Den.
so we're gonna be going through a nice little 4-song set for you guys. We're gonna start off with Placeholder, and this one's kind of about being in a toxic relationship. So I know a lot of people have been in that position, but yeah. Have you figured this out? It seems like you don't want me around. I guess we've seen better days. Well, it's all starting to fade away. Won't you keep me around like the books on your shelf, been collecting dust? In the end, I'm left as an empty husk, too sprung out now for when the truth comes around. I could call you, I guess if you want me to. As tears fall from your eyes, I realize I'm not the best thing for you. Waking in your arms again, we've done this before, but can we stick to the plan? I'll always be your placeholder, even as your heart grows colder. And it's hard to admit this is over, decade later, still looking for closure. Always be your placeholder, even as your heart freezes over. I hope you finally figured this out. I'm not coming back this time. And it seems like every conversation always leads into another fight. Won't you just stay away from me? We go back into the same old routine. And lately, no matter what I do, it never seems to be good enough for you. I could call you, I guess if you want me to. As tears fall from your eyes, I realize I'm not the best thing for you. Waking in your arms again, we've done this before, but can we stick to the plan? I'll always be your placeholder, even as your heart grows colder. And it's hard to admit this is over, decade later, still looking for closure. Always be your placeholder, even as your heart freezes over. I could call you if you want me to, if you want me to. I could call you, I could call you if you want me to. I could call you even as your heart freezes over. Waking in your arms again, we've done this before, but can we stick to the plan? I'll always be your placeholder, even as your heart grows colder. And it's hard to admit this is over, decade later, still looking for closure. Always be your placeholder, even as your heart freezes over. I could call you if you want me to, if you want me to. I could call you.
What do you do?
All right, so I'm Dylan. Some people call me DJ, but I'm from Lindsay originally, born there, and then moved to Peterborough for my adolescence. And I'm a part of No Better Reasons. I am currently one half of No Better Reasons. So No Better Reason started as a project between my brother and I, and our buddy Danny, actually Danny Mark of No Small Affairs, way back in probably around 2016, I want to say 2016, 2017. We've had a few lineup changes. Danny ended up leaving and going to No Small Affairs, and we ended up picking up Zach Smith. We were in the middle of recording last year there in the summertime up until December. My brother tragically passed away December 28th, which kind of threw a little damper in things. But yeah, we've kind of been going on since 2017 here and there. And then, the last year or so, we've really been trying to get out there and start playing more shows and do things like this. The next one that we're going to play for you there is kind of the title track for the EP that we're going to be recording here in the next little bit. The name of it is Sudden Envy. Are you sitting home alone as all the secrets you've ever known slip out past your mouth? So just let it out. Tell me what you want me to know. I've been waiting long enough, been waiting for the diamond in the rough. I should let this go, but it's grabbed a hold. It's all I've ever known. And I don't care if you're next to me, because in my memory I got a different shade of green. Was this worth it? And every little... 1 second, sorry, Karen.
Sure, yeah, go ahead, man.
I have a swear word in this song.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Alright, do you mind if I restart that one then?
Not at all, man. Go ahead. Swear all you want.
Sick. I forgot to ask before we went into it.
Okay.
Are you sitting home alone as all the secrets you've ever known slip out past your mouth? So just let it out. Tell me what you want me to know. I've been waiting long enough, been waiting for the diamond in the rough. I should let this go, but it's grabbed a hold. It's all I've ever known. And I don't care if you're next to me, because in my memory I see a brighter shade of green. Was this worth it? And every fucking little thing you say comes back around exactly how it should be. Was this worth it? More than worth it. Gone are the dark days, and in the back of my mind I just feel pain. Slowly losing control, I've lost your hand. Now I'm drowning slow. So where do we go from here? I wish I could just simply disappear, hide my head in the sand as I make myself scarce once again. And I don't care if you're next to me, because in my memory I see a brighter shade of green. Was this worth it? And every fucking little thing you say comes back around exactly how it should be. Was this worth it? More than worth it. Gone are the dark days, In the back of my mind, I'm just left to hide. Gone are the dark days. In the back of my mind, I'm just left to hide. And I don't care if you're next to me, because in my memory I see a brighter shade of green. Was this worth it? And every fucking little thing you say comes back around exactly how it should be. Was this worth it? More than worth it. More than worth it. Traditional lessons. And then as far as my brother, he'd always wanted to be a drummer, always grabbing pots and pans and stuff, right? So when we finally got to the age where he could convince my parents to buy him a drum set, they bought him a nice little cheap $300 Pearl export kit. And from there, the chaos ensued, you know. We just kind of were always down in the basement, always making noise, whether it be like drums, piano, guitar. It was all just kind of like organic almost. It was like we tried to learn music, and then people in the neighborhood were learning music as well. So then it just started to become everyone in the neighborhood come over to our house. We have a drum set. We have like all the amps. Just kind of started when I was like 9 years old. Really wanted to get a guitar. Got nice Squire Starcaster from Radio Shack. Not too old, but kind of that cross where everything was conjoining together. Yeah, I'm 28. Forgot to mention that. Random question. What app on your phone do you use the most? Ooh. See, it would probably either be Facebook or music. Gonna give them a little shuffle. All right. What's the most important thing on your bucket list to do before you die? Recently, I made a joke that when I was setting up for Kim Mitchell there in Lindsay, that I was gonna casually just, you know, grab a cheek, just to say I grabbed Kim Mitchell's butt cheek, just in passing, you know, just in case. And honestly, I think my thing that I want on my bucket list is to have someone want to grab my butt cheeks and say that they did it in passing. To have that same kind of camaraderie.
Did you grab Kim Mitchell's ass?
Sick. No.
Oh.
All right, so this next song is actually written about my brother, who passed away in December. It was written about him and his ex before he had passed. But yeah, it's got a little special meaning, but it was also one of his favorite songs that we had written. He was the drummer of the band, so that was a big oops. But yeah, this one's called Ultraviolet. You know I've always been such a smooth talker, but it never seems to work when it comes to you. You and I know it's so off-putting when the roles are reversed, because you're pulling all the same moves that I do. I'm left in the dark, but you're ultraviolet. Can't let this go. Let me underneath your smooth skin. Grabbed a hold. Never thought you'd resort to violence. Who would have known? I'd rather if you just leave me alone. Another heart without a home. I know we've talked this through, but it's still left on my mind. At the end of the day, it just seems like you give me the time. And when will this cycle end? Pushing through our emotions just to feel the bitterness condensed. Left in the dark, but you're ultraviolet. can't let this go. Let me underneath your smooth skin. Grabbed a hold. Never thought you'd resort to violence. Who would have known? I'd rather if you just leave me alone. Another heart without a home. Such a smooth talker, left unable to speak. I wish we were left buried under these sin-soaked sheets. Ultraviolet, I soak you all in, pushing aside emotion just to let happiness win. Let me underneath your smooth skin. Grabbed a hold. Never thought you'd resort to violence. Who would have known? Another if you just leave me alone. Another heart without a home. Musician, I guess.
I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to touch on any feels, but what is it like playing music now without your brother and him being gone recently?
It honestly, it is a big change. If I'm being honest, like there was a little bit of a hot minute where I kind of thought to myself, do I really want to continue playing these songs? Do I really want to continue playing music without him? But it honestly came down to the point where I thought like playing these songs and having these songs out there is more of a testament to his memory. And like I felt like he would be more upset and angry that I would stop playing them than say play them and get them out there so then his stuff that he helped write is heard. But no, it is it's definitely a huge difference, because how do you replace someone like that, right? Like it's not only the shoes of a musician, it's the shoes of an actual brother, not just like a brother in arms or any kind of thing like that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot different, but every time I play these songs, I just remember, like, he helped write these. He was so proud of them. So I just hope I do them justice by performing them live. So,
Well, it's a heavy burden to bear, but let's talk about where can people find these songs? Where can people hear these songs? Spotify, YouTube, what do you got? Give everybody the links of where they can find your art.
all right. So currently right now, we are in the middle of recording all the rest of the songs. You can hear Ocean Skin on Apple Music, Spotify, all your streaming services. It's the only one that's out right now, but it will be re-released as it's going to be re-recorded, remastered, remixed, everything top to bottom. In fact, it's probably going to sound like a completely different song as far as like just the totality of it. Burning Bridges actually has quite a few shows coming up. We have one May 27th at the Red Dog, as well as one June 2nd and the 16th at the Red Dog. We have one June 17th in Toronto, and then July 28th at the Urban, and then August 5th at, and don't quote me if I'm wrong, I believe it's at the Lindsay Fairgrounds on August 5th.
Well, you know you made it when you're playing the Lindsay Fairgrounds.
Right?
Right. All right. Well, there's only one thing left to do. I want you to look into that camera right there. Say goodbye.
See you guys later. The last song that I have for the set today is Ocean Skin. It was the first song that we wrote. Let my guard down to breathe you in. Touch feels rough against your ocean skin. What once was gold now fades to black. It's all gone now, no way to get this back. Retrace the steps that we once took, but it's not the same anymore. Those feelings that we once shared now have me glued down to the floor. Ocean skin is tearing me. You're on my chest, I can no longer breathe. I need a way to get away from you. Need some relief, I need some relief. And breathe in and breathe out. You're all I think about now. Breathe in and breathe out. You're all I think about now. Through my window you're peering in. I've gotten used to your ocean skin. Close my eyes as I soak you in. Swore I'd never feel this way again. I feel you flowing through my veins like ice. Words you said never made me think twice. Over and over we'd lay in that bed, but when it's all over you leave me for dead. Your ocean skin is tearing me. You're on my chest, I can no longer breathe. I need a way to get away from you. Need some relief, I need some relief. And breathe in and breathe out. You're all I think about now.